I am still to uh, get the opportunity to read over the judgment. I would really like to do that before I can comment. But I'll say that we will. It's a decision for me. Although I have my own private viewpoint, for me it is a decision in terms of if I am asked to uh, participate in some decision to appeal or not appeal the judgment. I would have to say that in that instance, I would then act as an agent for the people who I serve as opposed to giving my own personal view. How is it that I will determine what the views of those who I represent are is something I've given great consideration to over the last few days. Whether that means, I don't think that Facebook is a good, or social media is a good indicator, although that seems to be the court of public opinion in these days. But maybe some kind of uh, survey, a check, moving around the constituency to see what the views of constituents are. Or maybe to the extent of us as a nation having a referendum to let the Belizean people decide how is it that they want to see us move. Not only to appeal or not appeal, and you know that the time is very tight. I think there is, what,
21 days
21 days since the
from Friday.
judgment. And so that doesn't give us the kind of time for a referendum. But maybe if it is that we decide to appeal, or whether we don't appeal, or even if we don't appeal, a referendum on whether or not Belizeans want to see our constitution amended to reflect something differently. This should be, I think it's such a big decision that the Belizean people should have a say, and that we should not have necessarily individual leaders and lawmakers impressing on the Belizean people their own personal and individual views.